Now we can insert the canvases that we cropped earlier into Fusion 360. So from here, we go to Insert Tool, click on Canvas, and then choose Insert from my computer, and then uh, find where you have, or locate where you have saved the images that we have edited a while ago. So for me, it's already here. And then for now, we'll just start with the front view of the aircraft. So I'll click on this and then hit open. So Fusion 360 uses the X, Y, and Z axis, but for me, to keep things simple, I'll just call them front view or front face, this one, the side face, this one, and then the top face. Also on the right side of the drawing workspace, you'll see that a cube, this one, that's where I reference the names of these faces. So you see here, I named this front face because right here it says front, and here, well, it doesn't really say side, but it's like right side, and then here it's top view. So I'll select the front face first, and then once the canvas is inserted, we'll use this handle right here to adjust it or zoom it slightly. For now, don't worry about scaling it to the exact size yet, because we'll adjust this later. So just make sure that it's not too small, you just need it to be clearly visible. I'm happy with this one, so I'll just click OK. Okay, so now we can create a sketch on the front face and begin drawing the outline or the lines. So here, I'll create on sketch, select again front face, this one, and then here we'll create lines. So I'll just zoom in a little here and create just a line here. So again, line, or you could press L on your keyboard. So select line, and then right around here at the edge of the right wing of the aircraft, and create a vertical line. I'll hit enter on my keyboard. Okay. So we could just trim this. This is just an error. So you could click this one, trim, or you could press T on your keyboard and then just this. We'll create another line again, and then from here, and then okay, that's okay. I'll delete these two lines here, we don't need this anymore, and this one as well. I'm good with this one, so I'll finish the sketch. After those, we'll calibrate the canvas to match the exact size of the aircraft. For us to do that, we need to open the drop down for canvases, right click on front canvas, and then select calibrate. So I forgot, a while ago I did mention that we need the dimensions when getting an image reference on our internet. So right now it's the proper time to check for those dimensions. So here it says that the wingspan is 31.39 meters. So in millimeters, that would be 31,390 millimeters. Let's go back to Fusion 360. I'll select this first point, I'll left click on it, and then I'll left click on the second point, then just zoom it out a little bit, and you'll see here, okay, we could see here that the current dimension of here the dimension value, that the current dimension is not set approximately at the exact size of the aircraft. So here we'll just enter the converted dimension. So that's gonna be 31,390 millimeters. I'll hit enter. Okay. So don't worry, right now you're probably thinking, where is the canvas? Well, it's currently zoomed in, or it's at the exact size right now. So what we just have to do is zoom out a little bit. So using our mouse scroll wheel, I'll just zoom it out. Then there you go. I don't need this sketch anymore, since this is only a guide that for us to calibrate the canvas. So I will just hide it for now. So last step for this canvas, we're not done yet. We need to move this at the origin point. So I'll click again on the front canvas, right click on it, and then this time edit canvas. From here we could move this one. So since this is already at the center, I would just move it incrementally, just where this belly of the aircraft would touch the origin point here. So we go. So here I could use specific values if I want to create or move it in a small distance. So let's say 2210. Okay, I'm happy with this one, so I'll just click OK. Another thing is, if we want to rotate our drawing, we could press and hold shift on our keyboard, and then press and hold the mouse wheel on our mouse simultaneously, or at the same time. Then from here we could rotate the drawing. So by zooming in and checking it, I am happy with this one. So we'll just repeat the same process for the side view and the top view, so that all three references are ready for modeling. For now, I'll just hide this front view so that it looks clean. And again, go to the insert tool, click on canvas, insert from my computer, and then we'll open side. I'll insert the side canvas on the side face, and then grab this handle, just zoom it until we can just see it. Hit OK. And then we'll create sketch on this face. The same thing is, I'll create a guideline first. You could click enter, or you could also click the small check mark if you're done using the line tool. So click on that, and then we'll make the horizontal line. Okay, and then again, we don't need those two lines. Left click and then delete, and then finish sketch. Again, we need to right click on this one, calibrate, click on the first point, left click, then left click on the second point, and then again let's just look at the picture again. It says here that the dimension of this is 19.2 meters. In millimeters, that should be 19,200 millimeters. Again, entering the values, so that's gonna be 19,200, and then hit enter on our keyboard. We don't need this sketch again, so I just hide this, and then we could proceed on moving the aircraft at the origin point. So this time, right click and then edit canvas. Sometimes the origin point is a little glitchy, so it does disappear sometimes, even it is currently toggled on. So what you just need to do is recycle this one, so hide and then unhide it again. So for me, I could use this. If I grab this, I can move this, or if I just want to incrementally move this, I could also just use the arrows. So the top arrow, grabbing this and then grabbing it to the direction where you want it to be. So for this, it's only up or down, and here it's right or left. Okay, maybe I'll just do 1900, or maybe I'll do 1890, and then I'll move the nose here. So here it's perfectly aligned here at the at this axis, or the screen line, like right here, the belly of the aircraft. And then the edge here, we just need it to be aligned here at this blue line. So I'll just move this again. Maybe let's just do first 10,000. Maybe 10,500, 1,700, or 1,600. Let's add 50. Okay, so for me it's perfectly fine. This settings right here. I'll just click OK, and then if we unhide the front view, we should see that the canvas is starting to make sense, that the drawings are somehow getting aligned. Okay, let us proceed for our last view, which is the top view. So again, we'll go to Insert Tool, click on Canvas, insert from my computer, and then select top, then open it. And this is our top face. Again, since it's very small, we just need to grab this handle and zoom it a little bit so that we can see it here. And then right now it doesn't make sense, since that the orientation is not the same as the two other views. It's currently facing at the right side of the aircraft. Don't worry, we just need to rotate this 90 degrees. There you go. Then hit OK. I'll unhide again the two views since we don't need them yet. And then we'll scale this again at the exact size of the aircraft. So create sketch here, and then I'll calibrate the aircraft using the wings. So I'll go here at the edge of the right wing. So hit enter on my keyboard. Again, let's just trim this. So trim tool, then left click, and then line tool again, and then we'll go here. Hit on check mark. Create the horizontal line, and then left click on these lines again, and delete them. Left click and then I delete them on the delete key on my keyboard, and then we just finish the sketch. Again, we'll calibrate this. So right click, calibrate, select the first point here, and then select the second point here. Let's look at the, so that's 31,390 millimeters. That's 31,390 millimeters. And then hit enter on the keyboard. Again, I don't need the sketch since that's just our reference. And then we'll move the top view. So again, right click and then edit canvas. And then right now we couldn't see the origin point. Shows it. We'll just recycle this one. Hide and then unhide. Okay, there we go. Then I'll just use the arrow so that I can move the canvas incrementally. And also right now it's not perfectly centered. Maybe let's do 9600. Okay. And then we've noticed that it's not currently centered, so I just move it. Let's start with 100, or not, maybe 100, 200. I'm sorry, that's too much, so about 150. And I'm happy with this one, so I just click OK. So now we could unhide the two views and see if all of them make sense now. So right now, yes, I'm so happy to see that it's currently, well, I would say it's perfectly aligned, but it's close to um, how they should align each views. Okay,